but it was very clear to me that you had some interesting strategies when you went into that fight. First of all, you're fighting a lot of it in southpaw. Why did you decide to do that? Was that something that you guys had devised before the fight? You thought it would be an interesting strategy, or is that just like the way you like to box?
I like to box like that, but I also thought it was a strategy. That he would be a good strategy as well, because like basically on the Tyson Fury fight, I think the southpaw was a big component in that fight, because every time that I realized that every time that I switched to southpaw, he was thinking, but when I switched back to orthodox, he was pressing. So when I want to take a break, I switched to southpaw a little bit.
What was it like I mean, there's obviously you've had many MMA fights, you've been very successful, UFC heavyweight champion as an MMA fighter, but what was the difference in the feel of like going into a professional boxing fight with a guy like Tyson Fury, who is the heavyweight champion of the world and one of the greatest of all time? I mean, he's absolutely one of the greatest heavyweight boxers ever.
Yeah, but he was completely different. You know, the environment is different, the organization is different. It's different to be step in the ring for the first time. Okay, you have all this spotlight on you, but you're in the ring. Feels different. Sometimes you're in the cage, you're used to the cage, you lean on that cage, you have that feeling, you grab the cage.
Also, you have shoes on.
Yes, and then in the cage, you know that you can do more. You can wrestle, you can do this, and you're comfortable with that. But you're in the ring for the very first time, somewhere that you've never been. It feels different. And then you're thinking like, oh man, how am I going to do? Am I going to be able to do 3 rounds?